So here I'm waiting and holding constant pressure to see when he'll give, and he did just there, and I'm very happy with that. I was explaining how we have a lot of horses to go through. We don't get to spend a whole lot of time each day, but these horses are so smart. We just make the questions very simple, and they figure it out quickly, and they remember the next day. You just tell them what 1 + 1 is, and they remember. Horses are very intelligent.
Heather, cintura, bueno, okay?
I'm not a very tall person, and this is a tall horse, so when I stick my foot in the stirrup, I make sure I get around and I don't stick my toe in their side. I stick my toe in their girth, so it's not a bother. This horse might be his third time stepping on. We usually step on him in the stall before. This is his first time out in the round pen, riding, stepping on. Here I wasn't making a big deal that he didn't stand still. He doesn't know what stopping is yet. I'm going to just let him walk off, and when I feel the time is right, I can get the proper whoa. I'm going to ask for it, and when I get it, I'm going to release. I like to use my yoke, more of a rein back than my reins, because of course he doesn't know what stop means yet, but the pressure on their chest helps them learn. And then after time they will connect the dots, and I will only need to use my reins. I like to keep my horses very soft and supple, so I can ride them with my fingertips, not jerk on their face. Pretty happy with this horse, having a nice walk, trying to desensitize him by rubbing his hindquarters and his front. He looks a little upset about it, but I'm going to let it go and happen. I want him to move forward. Forward is always best, so I'm going to kick him on. He's a bit tight and tense asking for this, but this is something he's just going to have to get through. And I just want him to get to the point of opening up and releasing, moving freely in his front end. It's hard to see, but I'm verbally asking him first, then I'm putting pressure on with my legs. Of course, he doesn't understand all this, so I'm going to ask him with a little more pressure, maybe with my stick, just to kind of scoot him up on his butt. I'm not hurting him, I'm just showing him what I want. And down the road, he'll figure out what I'm asking, and it's less I'll have to do. It'll just be either a squeeze or a little click, vice versa. It's all about repetition. There we go, that's better. Now I feel him bringing his front legs up. So as you could hear, he finally opened up and accepted and relaxed, and I wanted to stop after that because that is what I was asking for in the beginning. And so this is his reward, is to stop, take a break in the middle. Good boy, take a breath. Not learn and not move our feet again. So this is about day 7 with this horse. As you can see, he has a bit and bridle on now. Also, you may see him flipping his head a little bit. He's just getting used to the contact. He is not warmed up prior to this, so this is all a warm-up. He's a pretty laid-back horse, so I skipped the round pen. So he's acting a little fussy with his mouth. I'm trotting as if I was warming him up in the round pen. I'm asking both directions to soften, not throw his head around, to move his feet just one step the direction I'm asking. Also, sometimes horses will anticipate a turn. I use that as a game, and when they anticipate one way, I'll go the opposite. So sometimes you'll see abrupt turns, but it's just a game I'm playing. It teaches them to wait for a command and not anticipate. And this horse does really, really well. We're galloping now. He can do flying lead changes. He's still tossing his head a little bit, but we're also using this as a warm-up. You can see horses in the round pen that really do need the round pen to warm up. Here I'm asking him to lift and to move over and to switch leads. He did really well. I'm going to go back down to a trot and reward him because he did a really good job. And then I will just ask for a slower gait to do what we were practicing. And when he gets it right, I'll stop there and reward him for doing a good job. I mean, for day 7, I couldn't ask for better. We were working on contact and power steering. I think we accomplished that. A good decision to pick and choose your battles. So as much as I want to be done, he has to finish with one step going the right way. And right here, he finishes. He goes left, he goes right. He's smooth and soft, and then I stop and reward. And I think that's where we ended it that day. Arcoíris. Rainbow.
En Perú, arcoíris. Peruvian arcoíris.
Yellow. Wish you could zoom in on the mountains.
Lead and Heather bringing up the trail.
This second, I squeezed him just to catch another gear.
She actually looks really good. Everybody's looking great.
As I
Excellent.
pass these horses, they buck, and he kicks it on a little bit more. I just really loved how smooth and easy this horse does this. He's a real class act.
There we go. Bring it up. Bring it up. Heather made a pass. Got a couple of them. That's good.